Well, hello everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon post-game guide here on the channel MegaDennismenace. I'm Dennis Jones, and today I thought I'd show you guys, well, point out firstly in the party, I have the Lunala that I have evolved via a Cosmog. The experience grinding method works for getting chances, really does work. I'll put a link in the description or a little bubbles for the last video here, right about here. I'll link to that video in the description below because it was the last one we did before I had this 2-month hiatus because of moving and such. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Today I thought I'd show you guys how to get ash-greninja. I have noticed that looking in my analytics, I see that most people find me by searching for how to get ash-greninja, and I have yet to make a video on it. I have a video about getting Greninja via the island scans, and that's where people find me a lot, so I figured I better show you guys how to do that. So you get one by downloading the special demo for Pokemon Sun and Moon. And going through that, it takes a good 20 minutes to finish it, play it all the way through, and then when you're done playing it all the way through, you can transfer the Pokemon. I have yet to transfer the Pokemon because I thought it was only one. I have just recently learned that you could put it in not only Sun and Moon, but you should be able to put it in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. We're going to try to put it in Ultra Moon right now. And I'm going to try my other two versions after that. And then we'll show off ash-greninja and how he works. So, but first, we got to launch special demo and get to transferring. I've already done the special demo. I've made a playthrough of that when it first came out a couple of years ago. But I don't know why I held off on putting ash-greninja into my game. I figure he's just really overpowered, so I guess that's a good excuse. Anywho, but yeah, I should have one just so that I can have it. Okay, it's interesting that it made me save my adventure, but yeah, go into any Pokemon Center. I think there's only one, and Kukui should be right here, and you can transfer. Yes, I want to send to a full version, please, thank you much. That's an interesting warning. Okay, that's just basically saying the cartridge will have priority over the save game, like the digital download. That's what it's trying to say. So if you have a digital download and a cartridge of the same title, like if you have Moon, Ultra Moon, or Ultra Sun, is a digital copy, then you'll go to Ultra Moon, because it's a cartridge. Okay, that's simple. What are we sending? Let's send over Greninja. We're gonna send a Greninja. Yes, we will. Go for it. Yes, of course, we have to have 2 grand trials in order for Greninja to listen to us. Thankfully, we're already in the post-game. Alright. So, okay. That makes sense. So, what we have to do is, sadly, to anyone who doesn't have Pokemon Moon or Sun, you have to transfer it to here first, to Sun or Moon first, and then you could trade it to Ultra Moon. Or use Pokebank to transfer it afterwards. Alright, well, in that case, I think I could just pop out the game, put in a copy of Sun. I'm just changing cartridges right now. Okay, a little bit of a roundabout way of doing it, but okay, let's do it. Now I have Pokemon Sun inserted to my system. We've done these warnings already. Yes, thank you for telling us. Alright, sending presents successfully sent. Let's go ahead and send the other pieces of things I got. Why not? Okay, with all those things transferred, let's go and collect our ash-greninja. You know, I forgot to mention, if you haven't done the demo version of Sun and Moon, you can totally still yet download it from the eShop. Right, so here's our friend, who loves to distribute things. We just gotta make sure that I have a spare party member. Let's see. Okay, spare party member achieved. Let's go collect our ash-greninja. And yes, I did play as a lady in my first run through of Pokemon Sun. Don't judge me! I mean, yes, let's take Greninja. And we'll collect the items later, right now too. Good thing it just gives us all items. Take them together, because it's so much simpler than sending them one at a time, like the demo did. Oh my goodness, that was a bit of a pain in the booty. Alright, let's have a look at this Greninja. Real quick, before we send it over to Ultra Moon. So I'm pretty sure that's the only way to do it. I will double check, though. It's got Battle Bond ability, so that means that when, after defeating an opposing Pokemon, when it defeats a Pokemon, rather, it will become ash-greninja. And Water Shuriken becomes more powerful. And, of course, Water Shuriken, it only does 15 damage. And that's why we want an ash-greninja. Okay, so let's get to trading it, and let's show it off in Pokemon Ultra Moon. So I'm pretty sure that's the only way to get it. Actually, I should check the nature of this guy. That was the whole point of doing that. Let's check its nature. It's got a brave nature. Okay. I would sooner have adamant, but you know, I think that's okay. And a brave nature one probably is okay as well. I'm not too familiar with my natures though, so. Alright, we'll put Sun in my other game, and put Ultra Sun here in the Capture DS, and we'll get to trading in just a moment. Okay, time for us to start trading. So, quick link time. There we go, we're connected. Let's do a link trade. Alright. We, of course, are going to trade for our ash-greninja. And we're going to give her one of these Volbees that I breeded a long time ago. To get a bunch of... Well, for that egg breeding episode I told you guys how to do a long while back. Bye-bye, Volbee. And hello, ash-greninja. Boop. Alright, we got ourselves a Greninja. We're going to take good care of it, and we're going to show off its ability. Okay, now we're in our PC. Let's go pick up Greninja. Move him over there. Let's swap him to the top of the party. And let's go fight something. Now, sadly, to anyone who doesn't have Sun or Moon to transfer the demo Greninja, or ash-greninja to, you will have to sadly find someone who is willing to part with one on the internet. I'm sure there are Reddit pages that allow people to find people. Let's try this area in Route 16. Let's go up here and see if we can find something that Greninja can defeat. I don't know if this area is really good for a water type to be fighting. Let's see anyway. We're already here, let's try it. Okay, a bug type. That ain't too bad. Bug and fairy type to be precise. Oh, you know what? Oh, for crying out loud. I'm just realizing this now. Unless this thing does a, I need to fight a trainer. That's what I need to do. I need to fight a trainer. Because even if I do defeat something, I won't transform unless there's another Pokemon there to fight. Dang it. And I've fought pretty darn near all the trainers you can fight in this game. Shoot. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, everyone's pretty much battled, unless I go up against the Elite Four again, or unless I go up against one of the trial peoples again. I don't think I've re-challenged every one of those. Let's go re-challenge Ilma. Or should I make it its own separate video? Oh, decisions. Let's go here. I think we'll find Ilma. Or maybe I want to go after the kahuna. No, we're already here. Let's go here. Let's go see Ilma. If that's how you say his name, I really don't know. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I am one of Ilma's friends. Come on, yeah, come on, thank you. Just one thing, though. I'd like to hear what you think of my boy. Is he doing a good job as captain? Why? I'm not really sure, just kidding. Yes, of course he's a good captain. So I probably shouldn't have asked you. Something like that out of the blue. Our Ilma has just always been obsessed with Pokemon battling, ever since he was a boy. He's like a different person when he battles. You can see it in his eyes. I've always been a little worried about whether he would do all right as captain. Sorry to hold you up. If you're looking for Ilma, he's in his room. Right, let's re-challenge Ilma. Hopefully I haven't done it already. But judging from that cutscene, I haven't yet. I think that's Ilma's room. Yep, there he is. Unless he wants me to do some kind of weird side quest first. I hope not. Let's just get to battling, dude. Thank you for coming, Dennis. And you've arrived in such exquisite timing. I've been conducting research on battle planning for quite some time. And at last, my simulation is complete. Would you be so kind as to test it with me, Dennis? Why, of course! I want to test something out myself. Here we go. You have my gratitude. Very well then. To the trainer's school. Oh, we gotta travel there first? Oh, okay. Quick travel, apparently. We gotta have a battlefield, I guess. Before we begin, allow me to explain. It's not a battle results that interest me. Rather, it's the carefully thought out strategies, or novel tactics employed by trainers. How those plans affect one's opponents and influence the outcome of battle. That is where my interests lie. Now, give me everything you've got, Dennis. Okay, here we go. I really hope you have low-level Pokemon, but you probably have level 40 people. Dang it. We might not be able to defeat anything. Gumshoes. Okay. Go for a Greninja. Yeah, he's level 60. Of course he is. Oh no. Okay. We are definitely going to have to train this Greninja before we can do anything else. Sorry guys. Because Greninja has to defeat something. Not someone else defeat something for it. In order to see ash-greninja happen. So, I think without further ado, I'm going to just have to say this is the end of the video. Unless there's someone out there that I need to re-challenge that is lower than level 36. But I don't think that's the case in the post-game, guys. So, that being said, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and perhaps next time, we should go up against Ilma again, but with a Greninja, ash-greninja, that is comparable to his level. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.